Well, it is always a pleasure to welcome Grand Ole Opry star Chris Young to Coffee, Country, and Cody. We will see him Sunday night on the ACM Awards performing Famous Friends with one of his famous friends, Kane Brown. Chris Young, good morning. Good to see you.
Man, good to see you. Very, very pumped about that. I do have to say, that still weirds me out being introduced that way.
Well,
in a great way. In a
yeah,
great way.
yeah.
But
Well,
still, I
that's
was like, oh, wait, yeah, yeah.
well, I love the single, and obviously being a Nashvilleian, I love the Davidson County little reference in there, and I'm sure the folks in Hamilton County appreciate their little drop in too. But how did that song come about? Because it's such a great partnership, but it's not one I would have necessarily put together if you just asked me, well, who should Chris Young duet with? And then when I heard it, I'm like, oh man, this is so good.
Well, and it's kind of funny. This came about really organically. It was really simple. I wrote it on the road with two of my buddies, Kerry Barlow, Corey Crowder, and I was like, man, we could do this with like a duet between two guys. It's like, this is one of those songs that would work for that. And it's not about going out and smashing beers together. It's just kind of a different, a different angle on something. I was like, I really want to send this to like Kane. And he was like, all right, see what he says. And I texted it to him and he fell in love with it. And that was kind of all she wrote. Like, really, really simple process of getting both of us together on the song. And then this song sat for a while. I had this done when Raised on Country came out. So
oh, wow.
He teased it last year on socials, and so did I. And everybody was like, "What? Why is this not the next single?" And I was like, "Well, I don't know. You tell me. I'm down." And that's just kind of how it came about. But it's been so awesome seeing it run up the charts, and then just the way things have been. We actually haven't gotten to perform this with a full band anywhere. So this will be the very first time that me and Kane get a chance to perform this song with a full band.
Oh wow! And which venue will you be at? Or
I
can
don't
you
know if
tell
I'm
me?
supposed to say.
Okay.
I don't know. I know.
Well,
I told somebody earlier. I did interviews 2 days ago, and they hadn't announced even what song I was doing yet. And so I was like, I don't think I'm supposed to tell.
Gotcha.
But I was like, it's kind of obvious. Like me and Kane were already announced as performing. We just weren't announced as performing together.
Right.
So yeah.
I heard you surprised him in Memphis earlier this week.
I did. He had FaceTimed me, by the way, that weekend. While he was at a radio show and just been like, yeah, hey, sing for everybody. And I was like, it was the middle of a Saturday night. I was not prepared. So I was like, I got to get him back. And so I talked with his manager and found out he was performing in Memphis and just decided to fly down there and walked out on stage and surprised him and sang the song. But, even then he was doing that show acoustic. So we still haven't gotten a chance to do it with the band.
Well, looking forward to seeing that on Sunday night. There was a point in 2020, kind of late in the year, where I just kind of stopped looking at artists' websites and the tour pages because there was just nothing. It was either postponed, rescheduled, or canceled. But I'm excited to see some tour dates in July and August and September for you. And you think in the late summer to early fall is when we maybe hope to get back to normal, because it's been a while, hasn't it?
Well, again, these are all things where I'm crossing my fingers too, because we have to hope everything continues the trend forward that it's been on. And a lot of these are like outdoor fairs and festivals and stuff like that. So, hopefully they go off. I'm really looking forward to being out there again. And I couldn't be more excited that I'm going to get a chance to do that this year, hopefully.
All right. I'm going to freak you out one more time. That's Grand Ole Opry star Chris Young joining us this morning on Coffee, Country, and Cody. Sunday night, you can see him with Kane Brown on the ACM Awards. It's good to see you, Chris.
Good to see you. Thank you, man.